Just picked this up at Sheets in Ellwood City, one of my favorites, the Ellwood City Ledger. And the coach, Dan Bradley, not satisfied at 4-0, coming off a big win, 40-plus points against Freedom. Smiley and Palmer each taken into the house twice. He's not. He wants more. New Brighton coming up tomorrow. Coach, best start in 27 years. You have a reputation of rebuilding programs, and I was here when you came from Our Lady of Sacred Heart. And I love this community. I love this school district. Going back to Carl Flory in the glory years, I didn't think it would happen this fast. And I know you're not satisfied, but what are the reasons, Coach Bradley, that you've been able to do what you've been able to do here in such a short period of time?
You know, we just have a bunch of guys that have bought in from day one. We took our lumps a little bit the first year. Most of our players were sophomores, and we've just grown up together. And they put the time in the off season, and good things are happening. It's paying off now.
Some of the players on the team that I just mentioned, the thing that I like, a lot of misdirection, a lot of options, a lot of opportunities for people to get their hands on the football, flying to the football, physical football team. So the ingredient is everyone's buying in and everyone's contributing, right?
Yeah, we spread it around, you know, based on coverage or matchups. You know, receivers have to expect the ball at all times, and our offensive line does a great job in pass protection and run blocking, and it's really paying off.
One thing that hasn't changed, Ellwood City remains deep in its roots and history when it comes to football. You got the fan base buying in as well, and that cover piece that I just showed the audience from the Ellwood City Ledger, it's just nice to have that community involvement, is it not?
It's terrific. It's been supportive from day one. We've had great crowds. You know, they're just rallying behind us, and we're doing the best that we can.
All right, now listen, you're taking on my alma mater tomorrow, and I just was with John McCouga, who really has turned that program around, coming off a tough loss against Riverside, great rival for this school as well. But they've got a young man who's a freshman, Mr. Ron King. Last couple of games throws for 200-plus yards in each game, throws some touchdown passes, had one last week. I think they're heading in the right direction. I think it's going to be a good football game.
They are. It is going to be a good football game, and they do have some playmakers on the outside, and quarterback's doing a great job, outstanding job for a freshman. So we gotta get to him and put some pressure on him.
All right. So one of your early mentors, one of my mentors in this business of broadcasting, the great Guy Montecalvo, who had tremendous success mainly with Wash High and others, but it was always about speed, something he trained and really helped people develop. He's still known for it today. How important is speed in the game of football at the high school level?
Big part of it. You know, if you have the game breakers, they can turn an 8-yard gain or a 10-yard gain into a 70-yard touchdown. So, you know, I didn't say it, speed kills, right? But it's true.
Let me ask you something about him, and I really would love to have a chance to sit down and talk to him again. I owe so much to that gentleman. He was so important to me early on in my career decades ago. Why did the whole thing with speed and Guy Montecalvo, how did that whole connection come together?
He was a track guy as well in high school, and you know when we played, when I played, he still raced our Division I guys, and run step for step with him in his 30s. And he took over the track program at Wash High and Canamac, and just
that's success.
Yeah.
All right, where you're not satisfied. So what exactly has you make yourself feel that you're just not satisfied?
Well, the season's not over, so we want to win every week. Sometimes we'll reach that goal, sometimes we won't, but thus far we've been successful in that. We've got a good nucleus of seniors and juniors, and you sprinkle in some underclassmen. We think that we're built for a long haul, so we want to get in the playoffs and make some noise.
Well, what about being in this conference? This has got a lot of history, this conference, doesn't it?
Tough conference, a lot of winners up here, and a lot of rivalries, a lot of schools close by, and makes for great experiences on Friday night with all the fan support.
So I also spend time each and every week with Gino DeMarco of Geneva, and I'm all in promoting the local schools. And when you think of them, you think of Robert Morris, you think of Duquesne, you think of Carnegie Mellon, you obviously think of the University of Pittsburgh. It would be nice to see some of these athletes go on to that next level. Youngstown State even, tremendous roots as far as in this region, not too far from where we stand in Ellwood City. You think you're going to have some athletes moving forward? They're going to be able to play at that next level and contribute locally?
Yeah, for the guys that do want to play college football, they'll have opportunity. We also have a lot of guys that want to go into the workforce, go into business with their family members. So we've got a variety of kids with different interests, and whatever they want to do, we'll help them get there.
All right, so how do you attack New Brighton coming up tomorrow, and then we'll let you go. Again, thanks for the time. Always love coming to Ellwood City.
We want to run the ball, be successful on early downs running the football, give us second and short, third and short, we've got to continue to play great defense.
Coach Bradley's got them rolling in Ellwood City, home of the Wolverines. It's your Pratt Pack. We're going to be at Beaver Falls later talking to Coach Mooney, just trying to get something started there. So we continue to preview everything that's high school football for another week. And of course, we have the Power of Bowser Friday Night Lights action on KDK Radio. You've got North Allegheny and Central Catholic. And remember those Coons Quality Food Sports Reports Saturday and Sunday morning. And then, of course, the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show. Always more sports at 937thefan.com.